Hey everybody, welcome to the Fearless Show. What's poppin'? So we celebrating today, and for those of you who, like us, did not celebrate for Cinco de Mayo, we are celebrating today. So cheers!
Cheers.
Okay, we're super excited to have a dope show today. As always, all of our shows have been dope, and if you have missed them, make sure you go back and you catch up on all of our episodes. They are on YouTube for a limited time, so make sure you go back and check them out because moving forward, they will be on all major platforms, okay? So make sure you like, follow, share, all of that good stuff. We are actually live right now on the Sue Fearless IG, and moving forward, we will be live on the @TheFearless Show IG. So make sure you follow, make sure you come on the live. Let us know if you have any questions. I'm going to be checking for your questions, okay? So we're here. We're happy. It is May. We are heading into summertime, and today is a beautiful day, so God bless for that, okay?
Preach.
Yes. And we have an amazing guest. We have my amazing co-host. We have a surprise co-host in the building. It's a full house. Right. We're just having a great time today. All right. So without further ado, and as you guys know, we do air once a month. So we actually are opening up to a live audience moving forward. So we'll be putting that up on all of our social media pages. So if you're in Brooklyn on a Saturday, on a beautiful Saturday, pop in. You're more than welcome to come in and listen in, okay? Because we have a lot of fun here. And I know y'all want to join us. I know there's a few people out there that may want to join us. So you can come now. But without further ado, we have our special guest here today, Mr. Willie Caba.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Shout out to all my people out there. I feel like I'm in MTV. I feel like I'm in the big screen for real.
Yes.
The microphone and all that feels great. I made it.
It's official here.
It definitely is official.
Let everybody know how official it is here, okay?
Super official.
Super
Beyond,
official.
they got a contract with current, you know what I mean? We're not going to discuss those
We
type
got
of things.
NDAs here, okay? So make sure you sign those when you come. Oh my God, it is a pleasure to have you here.
I'm not.
We're
Thank you.
so excited.
I'm excited.
Like, listen, we was jamming to your music on our way here. So
that's
you
love,
definitely was setting the summer vibes tone.
I be trying.
Havana style,
You know what I mean? I'm a lover boy out here, man.
Yes, you are, okay? Sorry, Champagne Papi. Like, the hungry man is taking over.
Yeah, I was a certified lover boy way before that.
Okay.
Nah, since kindergarten, I've been getting my heart broken. Crushing on every goddamn girl. Horrible.
Oh, my goodness. But listen, we're excited to have you here. We're excited to learn about your journey.
Okay,
to
cool.
hear about, everything you've been doing, everything you've been up to, give you your flowers,
I appreciate
accolades,
that.
all of that great stuff. So we're going to get right to it.
Please.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for the hot seat.
All right. So let us know a little bit about the beginning, right? So you just said your heart was getting broken. So let us know.
Such a bad intro, man. Damn, but you never said that. To be honest, I didn't even know I was gonna do music. She knows, because me and Patricia went to school together. I was always like a dancer. That was my thing, dancing.
Right.
I only cared about dance. And then a good friend of mine was like, yo, why don't you rap on this song? Like, you always imitating everybody. I'm sure you could just write up a flow. And I was like, all right. And I kind of like dabbled in it, and he was loving it. I wasn't really hype about it until I met this girl. I met some girl at the time, and I just felt inspired to write a song for her. So I was like, you know what, let me go to the studio. And I went to the studio, and I rapped, and I sung a little bit at the end, and the engineer's like, yo, dope, man, how long you been doing this? And I was like, this is my first session ever. And he was like, yo, you sound like a pro. You a natural. I was like, for real? I was like, all right, I didn't think nothing of it. Then once I sent her the song, and when I saw the girl again, she rapped the whole verse in front of me.
Ooh.
And that's when I was like, I'm gonna do music. No cap, because almost everything I've done is always based on women. I feel like women are the tastemakers.
The catalyst.
I only started dancing because yep, they are. When I started dancing, it was only because the girl I had a crush on was like, "Oh, you know how to dance?" I was like, "I'm gonna keep dancing then." It's always women catering to like giving that verification.
Right.
So I was like, "I'm gonna do music," and that was like August of 2010.
Wow.
And I just jumped on and did a mixtape in December, like months later. And now I'm here.
That's crazy.
And now I'm actually rapping and singing and shit. Crazy.
Well, kudos to this amazing woman for bringing out your amazing talent.
Right.
Okay?
Shout out to her. She inspired it for sure.
That's right. Well, that's what women do. We bring out the good in the men, hopefully.
I can't even argue with that one. I can't even argue with that one. We need a woman in our lives.
That's right. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the dancing. So what type of dancing were you into at
I
the
was
time?
doing hip-hop, R&B.
Okay.
And it's like, I don't know, I always feel like in life, once you reach a certain goal, it's like, all right, move on to the next. So once I achieved my goal in dancing, it was like the perfect timing.
So what do you mean by achieving your goal in dancing? You was doing backflips, you was doing floor.
Well, you know, like, shout out to the dance. Shout out to the dance community. I know a lot of dancers that are still active out there. Like some dancers, their goal is to dance for Beyonce.
Okay.
Some of them is to teach a master class.
Right.
So my goal is to be part of this group called the Amount Boys. There was like the hottest shit in. Can I curse here?
Yeah.
They were the hottest shit in the New York City. So I became a part of them. And then I went to Japan to dance. And then I did a tour in Europe. So I kind of checked out what I wanted to do. So I was cool. Already. I was like, all right, move on to the next thing. That's why I kind of, I feel like sometimes people get stuck in trying to like do it, and it's like when you don't have like a cap to it, you just be like in La La Land,
right?
And then it just becomes like a repetition. Like I gotta hit this audition. I'm like, where's the goal though?
Right.
And in dancing, a lot that can happen easily.
Yeah. That's fire that you went to Japan though. Like the Japanese love to dance. They love hip hop. They love culture. Yeah.
They don't fuck around.
They don't.
They don't fuck around.
Yeah. So that's fire. That's fire. Okay, so you went from dancing, now you're making music. So how was that journey in the beginning?
It was smooth because at the time I was with a couple of friends that was already doing music. So the engineer that we was working with too, shout out to Kavion, he was like incredible as a singer. He kind of knew what he was doing. So he was guiding me too, and I was just taking notes. And then I just started doing it, and I was like, I'm gonna do a mixtape every 6 months, and I'm gonna just do 4 videos in between. And I kind of like build up people to actually even forget about dancing. Cause sometimes when you like dedicated, I used to get annoyed about like, yo, you heard my mixtape? And they'd be like, yeah, it's dope. Yo, son, why you not dancing no more? And it's like, I'm not even doing that no more, bro. Like, but I understand that they only have one vision about you.
Right.
So I have to put in that work to like kind of dilute that. That's not what I do. So I did it that whole year. 2011 was crazy. I did like a showcase, did 2 showcases.
Nice.
So, and it kind of worked in my favor.
Yeah.
Where I kind of brainwashed everybody till I look at me as an artist.
Right.
Because I don't dance no more. Granted, I'm humbled by it. Even to this day, if I come across some like people from like your childhood, they be right in the lounge like trying to battle, and I just be there like, stop, man. I just be like, yo, you crazy. Because they still think I want to bust a move. Nah, man. I got to mean 2-step though. My 2-step is crazy. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. That's fire. Well, okay, so when you started out and you started your music career, like I know you said, I guess R&B and like love music was like your thing. So like, how did you know that that's like the lane you wanted to be in when you made music?
I don't know. I think I just went with the approach of let me just write what I'm feeling and what I'm going through, because it seemed like it was just the easiest thing to tap into. And that's been my formula since then. I haven't changed that up yet. To the point that even, like I just released a music video and people's like, look at the girl, they be like, you dating her? And I'm like, nah, that's a model. Oh, all right. Like and it's over, and they don't even believe me. They be like, oh, all right, because I know you will. You put everything on the line. I be like, yeah, I know, but I pay her.
Very true.
So it's like, it's a catch-22 with that, but I'd rather just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Well, I mean, some people put the people they're dating in their video.
Hey, listen, that's the only. That was an inside joke for sure.
Wink, yes,
That was an inside joke that I know nothing of. Got it. That's when I actually don't cross the line when it comes to visual.
Okay.
I've never put a girlfriend of mine, a girl I'll be like, you're not. They have like, let me be in the video. I'm like, no, nah. I'm good on that.
It gotta come from you, that's why.
Yeah, it gotta come from me. But if we're dating and you break my heart, I'm gonna take a jab at you on the song. There's gonna be a song about you for sure. For sure.
Oh my God. Okay, so I know you have a lot of accolades. I don't know if you want to talk about these things, but I know you're also a writer.
Right.
So we do want to give you your flowers for like the multi-talented person that you are.
Oh, thank you.
So talk a little bit about that. We don't have to go that much into it, but we definitely want to acknowledge that you have done a lot of amazing work in the music industry.
I've done a couple things, like I don't even, to be honest, it's funny. I was with my boy, one of my best friends last night, and we were just talking about like you get so zoned out that we forget how much shit you do.
How much you have accomplished.
You know what I mean? And it's like, and even with that, you still don't, like, you just don't walk around giving yourself a pat in the back when you kind of should at times.
Right.
So, so I believe in speaking what you believe in. There was a time, like in 2006, I was a big fan of Ryan Leslie. I got videos. I'll show you afterwards. I got videos on my YouTube from like 2006. I'm just in my room dancing to his music because I was just a super fan. But then 2 years later, I'm working with him. And then 2 years later, I got a song with him. So shit like that, I'll be like...
manifested it.
Yeah.
Right. Like, shit is real. Like, manifestation is real as hell. And sometimes you forget how that's happening.
Right.
Because you just like doing... what you want to do.
You're doing
Right.
dope shit and people are acknowledging it. That's what it is.
That's why I feel like when you want to do something that makes you happy or that like, you're passionate, just kind of like do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like when you're in class and you got the student that's always raising his hands, but he always gets the answers wrong. But you know the answer, and you're in the back like, he's stupid. But he's not afraid to be like, yo, 4. And then they be like, no, it's not, Lewis. It's actually 5.
Right.
And they be like, how's it 5? But he's the one that's going to make it in life. While you're in the back like, he's stupid as hell. But you're afraid to be wrong.
He's throwing himself out there.
Right, and you have to, like, who cares? Like, just throw yourself out there. Like, what you don't know, you're going to actually end up learning.
Yes.
At the end of the day.
That's right. And that's actually in total alignment.
It's true.
Yes.
What we've been talking about. So,
Very true.
thank you for reinforcing that for us. Okay.
Yep. You just got to throw yourself out there.
That's right. That's right. And actually, this is what we love. This is what we're about on this podcast is like amplifying your voice and using your voice, because so many of us don't do so until we're pushed to a corner and we go through trauma and challenges and things like that. So thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what else is going on? I know you have a podcast. How is that going?
Yeah,
You're a healthy competition over here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you got to shine. I ain't shine. You know what I mean? I'm still on the 2. You guys are exclusive. I'm not even. Yeah, I started a podcast about a year ago. It's going smooth, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not as consistent though, but I'm cool with that. Like, it's fun. I always interview. Now that I know y'all, I'm gonna have to get y'all.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna come through.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just
are.
fun to just talk to like people, because a lot of my guests, a lot of my guests are just people that just living their lives, working, but I know them on a personal level. And they be like, ain't nobody trying to hear me. I'm like, bro, you be surprised.
Yeah.
And it never fails. People be like, yo, your man? Yo, I relate to that, man, because I'm dealing through that too. I'm like, I told you. Like,
Yep.
I just want to put the people that are in my circle on Front Street. You know what I mean? I'm proud of the people around me.
And what's the name of the podcast?
Wine, Coffee, and Tea.
Okay.
Only because
I
I feel like the best conversations come from drinking wine, coffee, or tea.
That's
Right.
You know what I mean? I be sipping coffee with my mom, and we be here with the cheese make crazy. You know what I'm saying? Talking about everybody. But it be good gems, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and of course, it was in my cup of some wine. You know what I mean? I'm out here in the streets with a coffee cup, so crazy.
I love it. So you're from the Bronx.
Yeah.
What's your background?
I'm Dominican.
Dominican. Okay, Dominicano. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
DR, check in, DR.
Dímelo. So generic.
Primo, ese es mi primo.
Yeah, they were my cousins for real.
That's hilarious. So, how do you feel about like how the culture has shifted in our community in the Bronx? Like we have done some interviews in the Bronx, and we have supported our community and stuff like that. I was born in the Bronx. They grew up in the Bronx. So how do you feel about how the culture shifted and everything?
Well, I know like that whole Sobro area, they're trying to give it that name.
Yeah.
Sobro, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, it has the name, I mean,
I like it though.
I'm not mad at it. Like, change is bound to happen in almost everything in life. So nothing can't stay the same.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big advocate on the quote, you can't trip over shit you can't control. And that's people and humans.
Yes.
So it's like you hoping that something is not gonna change, that's out of your control. Like, you just want to get mad. And I'm not saying you can't, but don't let that consume you. You know what I mean? And
True.
and I feel like when we add, a lot of people are stuck on that, you know?
Well, I mean, I feel like if you feel so passionate about it in that way, then you should
something,
definitely
right?
do something.
Do something.
Yeah, like shout out to the Bronx native. You know, they're doing something. They're definitely
Right.
keeping the Bronx culture alive.
Yeah,
Changing the
there, Bronx
narrative.
Native.
Changing
Right.
the narrative. You know what I'm saying? We got DWI in the building who's, has been in the Bronx doing engineering and podcasting for years before it was even podcasting, you know?
Look at that, OG
So I
out here.
think, yeah, OG. So I think, Rodeo, they've been doing their thing with 950 Lounge for a long time. So I think if you feel that passionate about it, definitely just do something.
Yeah.
Just do something.
That's shame. Don't talk about it. Do about it.
Yeah, give back. Like we're
Facts.
also in education. We talk to the youth in the Bronx, So anything you can do helps keep the culture alive.
I agree.
Helps
I
keep
agree.
our culture alive, in the Bronx. So yeah, absolutely.
Right.
100%.
Yes. All right. So, how do you feel about the music culture right now? And where it has shifted, now it's like TikTok stars,
Right, I
YouTube
know.
stars.
It's funny, like I'm working on a song and I was writing saying, what's my next action? I'm sipping old fashioned. I probably won't make it because I'm way too old fashioned. I understand that this era's about drill music. I respect it, but I got to do some will music.
Oh.
Like I know.
Wait.
Gigi's my manager. Like I feel like I, even going
That
back
was
to
the moment right there.
going back to what I was saying about change, like, that's the change. I'm not hip to that, but what am I doing about it? I'm making my own music.
Right.
I'm making my music where it's my lane. And people be like, yeah, I like that, man. You on that real bar shit. And Phil, I'll be like, I stick to that. It's not like I'm not doing music, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm not a fan of a lot of it. Things has changed. The gatekeepers, there's not even no such thing as the gatekeepers. It's like the gatekeepers don't even care no more. It's like back then you could find a new Jay-Z, a new Nas, a new Neptune, a new Timbo. But now it's like, it's hard to even control that.
Yeah.
I can leave right now and go to the bathroom, record a song and put it out tomorrow and you'd be like, what's up? Platinum.
Right.
And you'd be like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, the question is too, like, there's a songwriter that I like named Rico Love. I'm not sure if you heard of him. And this guy got hits. He wrote "There Goes My Baby" for Usher. That's a Grammy Award. They asked him, yo, Rico, what's a hit song? And he's like, I don't even know no more. I can't even tell you.
Right.
Where there's no formula.
Right.
When you got Little Pump going Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, and that's #1 in the billboards.
Exactly.
What can he tell? Like, what can I
Right.
tell him? He gonna look at me and be like, "Yo, bro, I was #1 and I went
Right.
platinum.
Right.
What? So what you
Yeah.
gonna tell me?" So I started to be like, you know what? I don't even care to even think about that because that's out of my control. I'm gonna just do what I want to do in the
Right.
booth
Yeah.
and release
Right.
it.
Put in the work.
Some people gonna fuck with it, and I'm gonna stick to these people that
Facts.
like it. You know?
Right.
That is true. That is true. But I am actually very excited about all the female rappers that are
They
coming out of
killing
New
it.
York
Yeah.
City.
They
Okay,
killing it.
Especially from the Bronx.
They, yes,
Yeah.
they are
Right.
killing
Yeah.
the
What's that
game
shorty
right
name?
now.
Scarlett. Yeah. Yeah.
She is killing it. Okay,
She got that energy.
She does. She does. So I'm very excited about that. I was actually watching an interview. She said DMX inspired her, so I could see that in her.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, we gotta shift with the culture. We gotta, accept
Right.
the change.
Right.
And we just gotta, you as an artist, we just gotta continue to, and us creatives, just continue to put dope stuff out there and
Correct.
be true to who we are. That's
Correct.
it.
Right.
That's it.
Eliminate self-doubts.
That's right.
That's
That's
what
right. That's
Right.
right.
We was talking about that before
Yeah.
we
That's
started.
what keeps me like not
Yeah.
jumping over,
Yeah,
Gotta
because
do it.
another dope thing that has happened is in the pandemic when they started doing the what was the Swiss battles,
Oh, the verses.
the
the
verses.
verses.
Right.
The verses.
So I think that was pretty dope because that actually brought a lot of artists from back in the day back. So I was feeling that because that was our generation, So that's
Correct.
the type of music I grew up to and I was listening to. So I think that was pretty dope too, So and they use like social media platforms to
Yeah.
put it out there.
Everybody was
So
on the
we just
gram
gotta-
tuning in.
Right.
Yeah,
That was
we just gotta go with the
that was
change.
the golden days.
That's
That's
when
right.
the podcast started popping.
Yeah.
Everybody started coming out
Everybody was
with
on
podcasts.
IG Live, like, yeah, I'm here with my cousin. He done
Right.
killed 3 people.
Right.
He gonna talk about his life.
Right.
That was one of those, what job could I have during a pandemic?
Yeah.
Yep,
Podcast
yep.
was #1.
Yeah.
It definitely
Yeah.
was and still is.
Listen, I myself took the podcast to IG and I was doing IG lives and interviewing a lot of amazing people, So you just gotta go, you just gotta pivot when the
Capitalize.
pivot is required.
Yeah.
You know?
Correct.
That's it.
Correct.
So what's next? What's next? Tell us what you up to.
Well, I dropped the EP in February. It's called "Do You Feel the Same?"
Yes, I was
You know what I
very
mean? I
excited
like
about
taking
that.
titles that's like very like conversational phrases.
Yes.
So I'm working on the next video to release that. Probably do like 2 more videos off that EP, and then I'm working right now on my second EP, which is called "I Got It Covered," which I'm gonna do covers with my little remixes, which I never done before. I never done covers. So I was like, you know what? Let me do covers and stuff, because I did one on the last joint and everybody loved it. So I was like, all right, let me do some more covers with my little splash of Willie Caba in it. So that's what I'm working on now.
So what type of covers? R&B songs or?
Yeah, R&B,
Okay.
rap, mainly R&B though. It's just something that
Yeah.
I like, you know.
Okay.
So, but I got to be careful, because I want songs that people. I was like, oh, I forgot about that song. Because, I mean, we could easily just pick any song that's hot now and then do a remix
Right.
cover. That's not exciting
And
for
now
me.
everybody's sampling other people's stuff. So
Right.
it's like,
You know, so the old school is new school. So,
Right.
yeah, I'm working on that now. So I'm excited about that.
That's because our shit is the hottest shit. I said it.
Hey.
I ain't gonna lie. Our upbringing was
said
probably
it.
the best
I
era.
said it. I'm hip to the new school. I'm hip to the new
Yeah.
school. I got children, okay? I
Right.
got almost adult children.
Right.
So I'm hip to the new school, but our era is the best era.
Crazy.
And my kids listen
Flawless.
to
I'm
our
sorry.
era too.
And also
Yes.
too, our era, we respected that came before us. So it was like we were the best in between.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you was born in '89, you make it almost. If you was in the '90s, you out of there. But like '89, but '88 and back, we done got the cover. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
shout out to the 87 baby.
You dig? We in here. We are in here.
The 80s.
Recognize.
Baby.
Yep. Nah, we got it.
Listen, 70s and 80s babies, that's the best.
Yo,
The best.
we got the best of the best.
we gotta do a throwback event.
I'm with it.
Okay. All right. So listen, let everybody know where they can follow you, where they can
Cool.
watch your videos, where they
Right.
can cop your music, all of that.
Follow me on the gram at Willie with an IE, not a Y. Willie Hungry Man 911. The number is 911. And right there, that's where you can have everything. The link is there for the music video, the YouTube, SoundCloud,
Link for his new EP.
Apple Music, all that is all there. And then from there, you can even dip out and go to the podcast. It's all in there.
I love it. I love it.
Yep.
So you're gonna see us back, and we're gonna be on his podcast.
Yeah, we gotta do that. That's gonna be lit. That's gonna
Yes.
be very lit.
And we'll be in the hot seat at that time. But we're
A
very.
whole bunch of relationship combos.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
Yeah.
But we're very excited for everything you have going on. We're
Thank
very humbled and, just appreciative that you came on the show today.
Oh, I'm
so
hyped.
we'll
Thank you for
definitely
having me.
have you back, yes.
Nah,
Once
thank
the
you.
EP drops, let us know. We want you to come back for sure. For
September, October,
sure.
something like that. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
The fall cuddle season. I'm
Hey,
saying.
I'm a fall baby, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing like cuddle season.
When's your birthday?
9/11.
Oh, wow. So you're a Virgo.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know, it's a lot of Virgos.
Okay.
Beyonce, Michael Jackson, Nas.
Right.
Willie. We keep going, but
Forget them Virgos.
wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Earth sign.
Hey, Libra, they cool.
I fuck with that. Earth sign.
Fire side.
We're earth signs. That's why they mad. I'm
Yeah,
an earth
I
sign like you. All right. Well, speaking of earth signs, shout out to Taurus season. We got 2 Taurus in the building, and we're about to chop
Bam.
it up with one of them in a few. All right, everybody. So make sure that you catch this episode. It'll be up pretty soon. And make sure
Nice.
you like, share, follow, all of that good stuff. The IG page is at The Fearless Show. We will be going live moving forward. So any questions, comments, all of that, just let me know. Thank
That
you,
professional.
Willie.
So professional, you know? Can I leave?
do this.
Yo, can I leave with like a verse or something?
Yes,
Can
you
I-
can.
I mean, like, what am
I was actually waiting for that, honestly.
You know what I mean? I know you had a poet here last other time. Yeah, I know.
Shout
I'll
out
be
to
tuned.
Nico.
Nah, yeah, but too. Shout out to my man Ovia. That's like my big brother. He the poet too. I don't know if you heard of him, Ovia. He'd be great to be here. He's
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, Ovia. So let me see. So I'm gonna go. I catch myself reading a lot of quotes about love. I smile, I frown, I'm stuck, all of the above. Hoping to find some clarity with what I'm going through. Because what I'm going through won't allow me to get to you. I get a text from you, I'm thinking I'm the best for you. I can't remember the last time I was next to you. Was it me or was it you or was it both of us? The dirty laundry we have is a heavy load for us. I try to talk it out. You say that I'm controlling us. I know you're looking at me thinking that I'm never growing up. The funny thing, I look at you and think the same thing. You comfortable looking down, but I'm looking up. And I ain't trying to change you. Just give you some game. You steady looking for petty. You find to meet the blame. You never want to take an L, but this ain't a game. You never turn your head around when I'm calling your name. Listen. I know you don't respect my words, but when I tell you I love you, I know that's what you heard. You treat me like the man you love, but don't like. Your perspective is wrong. You need to fix your sight. Yeah, I don't have a car, but I got drive. I don't got a plane, but I aim high. I don't got my own crib, but I got mine. Working my 9 to 5. Can I get a high five?
Hey.
Come on, man.
Straight boss.
Wow, I got my security and manager and marketing team here. Crazy. She's definitely security. She came out to get a bar.
Yes, that was
shout out to Will.
fire.
Thank you. Man. I had to leave with something here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
This was fun.
Shout out to Willie Caba. Make
out
sure
to
you
y'all.
follow him, okay? He is the truth. Y'all be seeing him again back on the podcast, all right?
Amen to that.
Yes. Take care, y'all. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. That was awesome.
It just keeps me entertained all day. It makes the day go by fast.
The most influential urban radio talk show live from the BXNY.